guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I filmed this emerald green gold kind of smoky eye and I paired it with a nude lip. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this tutorial and just keep watching if you want to learn how I did this to my face. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eye, of course, and I'm going to use the Hydra cream base in Pantyhose from Suva Beauty. It's just like a nice nude color. This would work well for like light to medium skin tones. And it has a very creamy texture, and it's really going to help the shadows stay on and prevent any fallout. So I'm just going to pop that onto the lid. Okay. And for my shadows today, I'm going to be using the Vida Loca Remix palette from Kat Von D, but if you don't have, if you didn't manage to get your hands on this palette, it was limited edition. You can find a lot of shades that are similar. I'm just going to be using the green ones. So pretty much these three shades here. Sorry, this palette is so dirty. But yeah, you can find a ton of shades that are similar to those. So I'm going to be taking this shade first here, Vinyl, this light green shade, and I'm just going to place that on the front half of the lid. Just taking that on a flat NYX shadow brush, and I'm going to bring that pretty much all the way up to the brow. And this is just really going to open up the eye. And we're going to be going from like a light green to a dark green, as you can see over here. So we're going to start with that there. Just place that down. And then we're going to go in with Misfit, which is like this medium green right here. And I'm going to take that on the same brush. And then I'm just going to place that on the middle of the lid, blending that into the first shade. All the way up to the crease. Okay, so now that we have that down, on the outer on the outer part of the eye, we're gonna take Lemmy, which is this like dark metallic-y green, and I'm gonna be taking that on another NYX shadow brush. Just gonna focus that on the outer corner, blending it into the other shade. So I'm just gonna add a little bit and then blend it out. And keep repeating that process until I get the pigmentation that I want. And I'm actually going to switch to this kind of smaller crease brush so I can get a little bit more precise. And then I'm also going to kind of bring this kind of through the crease a little bit. So now we're gonna pretty much go in the same area and take black metal, so any black eyeshadow, on the same little crease brush, and I'm just gonna focus that again on the outer part of the eye. And yeah, I'm just gonna continue to add the black until it is pigmented enough. Just blending that into the other shades. Okay, so I think I have that as dark as I want it. Just gonna make sure it's blended. Okay, so for the inner corner of the eye, I'm just gonna wet my brush and take a little bit of this gold pigment from NYX. This is what's the name? It's their Ultra Pearl Mania. I think it's called Yellow Pearl. I'll have it down below. But yeah, I'm just gonna take a little bit of that on my damp brush, and then I'm just going to begin to place this right on the inner corner and a little bit onto the lower lashes, and then I'm gonna bring it just a touch up onto the lid. Making sure that I blend it into the green. And that's just really gonna brighten up the eye. Okay, now for the lower lash line. Yeah, we're gonna take that same crease brush with Lemmy, that dark green, and we're just gonna start to smudge that underneath the eye. Don't worry about any fallout, we can clean that up after. And I'm gonna take that about all the way in. And then between that shade and the gold, I'm gonna take a bit of Misfit and just pop that between. And then I'm just gonna take this Colourful shadow and liner stick thingy from Sephora, and I'm just gonna line my waterline and then bring it down onto the lashes a little bit. I'm trying to figure out how to not make a ridiculous face as I do that, but it hasn't happened yet. And then my wandering eye just goes off and I just look crazy, so bear with me. Then on that same little brush, take a bit of black shadow, and we're just gonna start to smudge that out. So we get a little bit of smokiness going on there. So that part is done, and we can go in with our liner on the top. I'm not going to wing it out. I am going to do the inner corner little extension there, but I'm not going to do a wing. So we're just going to keep it pretty simple. And this is just the NYX Matte Black Liquid Liner. And then I'm just going to bring it down and make that little triangle. So just extend it and then make that little V shape and then fill it in. And then kind of drag the liner over so it doesn't just stop suddenly. And then I'm just going to tight line my eye. Don't mind my crazy face there. Okay, so then we can move on to lashes. And I'm going to be using Flutter lashes in Kamilla. They are super dramatic. I love them. Just look at that. Look at that lash. Okay, I'm just going to apply some glue, pop that lash on, and I'll be back in a sec. Here's the finished eye look. Super dramatic, but I love dramatic eyes. And so now we are moving on to the lip. I wanted to go with more of a nude lip, so I'm taking I'm Nude from Jeffree Star. And I'm just going to apply this. And this is a great nude for lighter skin tones, but if you are darker skinned, I would go with, you could even do Posh Spice or, what is his brown lip? Dominatrix? I believe it's Dominatrix or Masochist. This one, Dominatrix, would look so gorgeous on deeper skin tones. But I'm just going to apply this one. And so just to tie in the lips with the eyes, I'm just going to be taking some of that same gold pigment we used, and I'm just going to place a little bit of that onto the center of the lip. So it's subtle, but it just adds a little bit of shine. And I'm just going to take a bit on the upper lip as well. Just in the kind of the Cupid's bow area. So here's the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. My next one is going to be another body paint, so stay tuned for that. And follow me on Instagram if you want. I'll have that link below. And yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!